Hello, and welcome here to AutoClub Speedway. We are here with the Inspired Racing League and the Platinum Truck Series here for Season 2, race number 6. A little bit of a patriotic theme here tonight. Of course, July 1st, just ahead of July 4th. So, gonna say a big thank you to all our first responders, all of our armed forces, and let's jump into today's race info. 100 laps around AutoClub Speedway here tonight. The Inspired Racing League Platinum Truck Series, once again, Season 2, Round 6 here at AutoClub Speedway. It's a 2-mile speedway around AutoClub. 1,111 feet of elevation. 55-mile-an-hour pit speed road limit. It's a little partly cloudy outside. Excuse me. 85-degree air temperature, 92 there down on the track. 13-mile-an-hour to the west-southwest winds. These drivers are going to have fixed setups here tonight. 4 additional sets of tires, 0 fast repairs as always. The NASCAR trucks here with the Platinum Truck Series, 100% fuel limit. And of course, Greg Tilson up in the booth here for Push to Edge Productions. We will have our Dubby giveaway here tonight with the Platinum Truck Series. So, out in chat before we reach lap number 75, get your vote who you think is going to come home P10 tonight. 10th place at the finish of tonight's race. Get your vote out in chat. And for your shot to win some W Energy giveaway stuff. Super excited there for that one. Hope you guys all having a great afternoon and night here. Wednesday night, of course, every Wednesday night with the Platinum Truck Series. These drivers out here getting a few laps. Looking at practice, Trent Green in that 07 truck up on top. The 15, Rob Willite on second. Peyton Boyle, Jackson Hadaway, Aaron Stanton, Travis Farmer, Caden Perkins, Justin Greenlee, Jordan Herring, Austin Hunter, top 10. Ty Wilson, Trent Jones, Elijah Fisher, Daniel Lehman, Thomas Hernandez, Jeff Peppers, Hayden Williams, Levi Ramsey, Cade Steele Cannon, and Clayton Davis, your top 20. Cutter Christensen, Mike Hauser, Tyler Evans, Bobby Hadaway, Josh Henderson, Jagger Glover, William Carter, Carson Collins, Bobby Holloman, and Justin Davis, your top 30. And then Timothy Neckerbecky and Chris Lyota, 31st and 32nd currently. And that is all the drivers out here tonight. But I do got a nice little new graphic. Let's go ahead and look at our point standings coming into AutoClub. Trent Jones leading us in on top of the standings. 187 points with 3 wins this season. So that's 3 top 5s, 3 top 10s, 10 bonus points. And then he's got 4 starts with a provisional in there, it looks like. Jordan Herring, 31 behind him. No wins there, but Peyton Boyle, he's also got 2 wins. He's 47 behind Trent Jones. Mike Hauser, Austin Hunt, Elijah Fisher, Jeff Peppers, Justin Greenlee, Dawson Kemp, your top 9. Matt Sidar is rounding out the top 10 in points. All separated between 87 points there in the top 10. All between 64 there in the top 5. A good look at the stats here with this new graphic. I love the new stuff. What's up, Emma out there? I appreciate you. Mad Performance Imaging out there. Teresa. Necker Becky out there. I appreciate you as well. Elijah, Trent Green. Thank you guys stopping by live here tonight. Really appreciate it. Got about 2 minutes left in practice. These drivers still out here getting a few last minute practice laps around the Auto Club Speedway. I believe Fontana, California, where Auto Club is located. Beautiful day out here looking around this racetrack here in Scenic View. It is absolutely gorgeous. Taking a look back, last week's top 3 here in the Platinum Truck Series. Trent Jones coming home our winner last week. Austin Hunt, Elijah Fisher coming home second and third. And that was over at Bristol. Had a fun Bristol, Tennessee orange theme. Jump over to Auto Club. We're going American theme because it is the 250th anniversary of America here on July 4th. Coming this weekend. Want to make a big moment to say that July 4th, they're on Saturday, of course. We will not be running the Thunder Series. So the Thunder Series will be off this weekend. Go and celebrate with your friends and family. And happy July 4th. What's up, Rob Cage? Ego jumping out in the chat. What's up, buddy? Oh, Elijah guessing Levi Ramsey for P10 before he hops in the truck and rips it around here tonight. Looking forward to next week here in the Platinum Truck Series. We're heading to New Hampshire, so that's going to be a fun one as well. So no Thunder Series on July 4th. But we're back here with the Inspired Series on Monday with the Cup Series. Heading to Watkins Glen, doing some road course racing on Monday with the Cup cars, Gen 6 cars. Gen 6 Cup cars, excuse me. So look forward to that. That's going to be a fun one. But we roll over here into qualifying. Qualifying about to begin here at Auto Club for the Platinum Truck Series. We're going to go ahead and jump side by side. We will be right back here with qualifying from Auto Club. Back here for some qualifying. Those drivers out there making their first laps. Let's take a look here a little bit. See Chris Liotta in that 69 machine going out for his first few laps there. Jump over to the 16, Elijah Fisher. He's got a cool American flag paint job this weekend. It's one sweet wrap there for him. Austin Hunt over here in the 95, the first driver to get a time up on the board. Red, white, and blue there for that one as well. That 40racewear.com machine looking good. Jordan Herring jumping to the top of that board in the 72. Trent Jones jumping up to second in that 45 machine. Cutter Christensen in the 8. He jumps up to fourth in this number 8. The 07 of Trent Green, that W Energy 07 jumping up to the top 5. Jackson Hadaway in the 7. There in 6th, that Georgia Bulldogs number 7. The 4. Jumping up to 7th, that's Clayton Davis. Travis Farmer in 9th in this 13. Levi Ramsey in the 6th. Not getting a view there on him. The 33 of Jagger Glover. The Menards number 33. Also see the 21 of Peppers. Jeff Peppers into 13th. Justin Davis back to 16th. Hayden Williams up to the top 5 in that number 1 machine. That Snap-on powered truck. Neckerbecky in the 78 jumping to 20th. And that Ascent number 78. We see William Carter in the 83. So that's a Pristine Motorsports number 83 of William Carter. He jumps up to 23rd. Daniel Lehman in the 10 jumps up to 17th. That Mountain Dew machine. We see the 70 of Justin Greenlee. He jumps up to 12th. Josh Henderson in that 17 jumps up to 9th. That Tractor Supply Company machine. Tyler Evans in this 828, that Jake's Junk Solution hot rod, jumping up to 21st. Bobby Holloman in that 48, he's jumping out there. He's 30th currently. Jumps to 26th. USAA on the back. Saw that inspired banner on the roof. It's like nobody else left out in qualifying. That's Lyota jumping up to 30th in the 69. Heavy damage there, it looks like. Rob Willite in that 15, jumping up to 19th. It's like he is the last car on the racetrack here for qualifying. No other vehicles. No, it looks like the 43 of Hauser and the 27 of Aaron Stanton, both not qualifying. But qualifying has come to a completion here. We are about to go back racing. Hope you guys having a good one here tonight. Let's look at our starting grid here tonight. Jordan Herring, that 72, securing that top spot. Trent Jones in the 45, gonna start second to his outside. Austin Hunn and Jackson Hadaway gonna share row number 2. Hayden Williams and Cutter Christensen, row number 3. Trent Green and Thomas Hernandez, row number 4. Those 07 and 77 there. Rounding out the top 10, Josh Henderson, Clayton Davis, row number 5. Payne Boyle in the 3, Justin Greenlee in that 70, row number 6. Travis Farmer and Cade Steele Cannon, they're in row number 7. Levi Ramsey and Daniel Lehman, row number 8. Jagger Glover and Elijah Fisher going to be in row number 9, that American number 16 there. Rob Willite and Jeff Peppers rounding out the top 20, row number 10. Both got American flags on those hot rods. Caden Perkins and Tyler Evans, row number 11. Bobby Hadaway, William Carter going to be rolling off row number 12 tonight. Justin Davis, Bobby Holloman, they're at row 13. I see some American flags there as well. Timothy Neckerbecky and Carson Collins, row 14. Rounding out the top 30, row 15, Ty Wilson and Chris Liotta. Aaron Stanton and Mike Hauser, row number 16. They're going to be rounding out the field here tonight. And these Platinum Truck Series drivers about to get rolling here. We are at Auto Club with the Inspired Racing League. Super excited to get this thing rolling. Hope you guys having a great Wednesday. How you guys doing out there in chat? Guys, ready for that W Energy giveaway? Let's go ahead, check that out real quick. Remember, W Energy giveaway here at the Platinum Truck Series at Auto Club. Pick the driver out there in chat who you think is going to come home 10th tonight. If your pick is correct there at the end, you win a little W Energy giveaway pack. Got until lap number 75 of the 100, so 75% of the race till those votes close. Hang out, get some popcorn, watch the race, and then make that pick a little bit later. Pick early, up to you, but super excited to have you guys here. Greg Thielsen for Push to Edge Productions up in the booth. Hope you guys having a great night, but we are about to go racing here with the Platinum Truck Series here at Auto Club, the Inspired Racing League. Want to give a big thank you to Inspired Marketing LLC. Everything that they do for the league. W Energy, thank you guys, of course. But we are one to go. The pace light's about to turn off on the pace car. We are about to get racing here. Appreciate all you guys here live with us checking out Inspired iRacing League YouTube channel. If you're out there in the chat, whether you're watching on the recorded video, I appreciate you so much. Out in front, Trenton Jones, Jordan Herring going to be leading us off on this thing. Jordan down on the bottom in that 72. Trent Jones, that 45. Been very dominant this season. 3 wins so far. So definitely a driver we're going to have to keep our eye out on here tonight. As we make our way down that backstretch for the final time before we go green flag. Once again, Saturday, the Thunder Series. We are not going to be live here on Saturday, July 4th. We are taking off. Celebrate with your friends and family. Have a good July 4th. Apparently getting a little update from Elijah Fisher there in the 16. The backstretch is very hard to see. Very bright there in the race car. So have to check that out. But we are about to go green flag. Jordan Herring, that 72. Trent Jones in that 45 leading us to the green. We are racing here at Auto Club. Side by side throughout the field. I am going to expect the majority of this field stay pretty tight here. The Truck Series and Auto Club 3 wide already back here. That's about for 10th. They are battling it out very hard, very early. Wow. Wow, oh wow, they are battling hard up front. Hard in the back. Trent Jones in that 45, able to sneak past that number 72 there. Let's go ahead and show another new graphic here. The battle for first place. That is Trent Jones in that 45. He's up on the top side, the 72. Jordan Herring, they are battling side by side there. Within tenths of a second from one another. That battle for that race lead definitely starting to heat up here. Jump a little bit farther. They are still 3 wide. Back here battling for 9th and 10th. That battle back there definitely heating up, I'll tell you what. Still 3 wide as we go down into turn 1. Some contact. That's that number 3 through the middle, Peyton Boyle. Looks like he's surrounded by that 6 of Ramsey Davis in the 4. They worked that 3 wide situation back out. They are back to a double file there in the backstretch. Trent Jones and Jordan Herring up front though. They are battling for that race lead as though both of the leaders having a little bit of connectivity issues there. Hope you guys having a great night. This battle already heating up here early for your race lead. Jordan Herring in that 72 down on the bottom, fighting tooth and nail with Trent Jones in this 45 up on the high side. Most of the field getting pretty single file contact there between the 1 of Hayden Williams and the 9 of Cade Cannon up on the high side. That's a battle for about 5th. Another driver dropping through the field. Did something just happen back here in the back? Not sure if we missed that. Wow, they sure are getting frisky tonight. Here at the Platinum Truck Series, off of 2, down the back. We are lap number 5 out of 100 here tonight. Go ahead, jump on board and look back here from that 45 of Trent Jones. Get a little bit of telemetry as we look back. That bright sun, we're taking a look back towards turn 4. Elijah was talking about just how bad it is going there into turn number 3. Looking back at the field, they're starting to get a little bit single files. A few battles happening side by side as we watch that battle for 2nd. Jackson Hadaway and Jordan Herring. 176, 178, 179, 180 down into turn number 3. Take a look out front. Watching with this race leader here at Trent Jones right now. Started back in 2nd, able to pass that driver who started out front in that 72. Jordan Herring, 7 laps out in front so far. Taking a look at this sun as we come down into turn 3. Trying to take a look at what Elijah was talking about. Yeah, it definitely is bright, I'll tell you what. Not something that you want to contend with. That is for sure. Taking a look just a little bit. Here's our other battle for P1 graphic. Cade Cannon now up to 2nd in that 9 car on the high side, trying to chase down that race leader Trent Jones in that 45 machine. 0.3 of a second separating that race lead to 2nd right now. Jumping a little farther back, let's take a look at our top 10, give a little rundown. Trent Jones up in 1st, Cade Cannon sitting there in 2nd in the 9. That 1 of Hayden Williams, he's worked his way up to 3rd. Cade Cannon's up 13 spots right now though. Up there in that 9 truck, excuse me. Jordan Herring in the 72, he's dropped back to 4th. As they do a little bump drafting down the backstretch there. Jackson Hadaway in that 7, back in 6. Peyton Boyle in the 3, battling with him on the outside, trying to get that run off a turn 4. Jackson Hadaway in the 7, back in 7th. The 77 to Thomas Hernandez back in 8th. Clayton Davis there in the 4, up on that high side. And then back in 10th, Caden Perkins battling with the 6. Levi Ramsey jumping up to 10th there. Little run through the top 10 on lap number 10 for you there. Looking out front of that Trent Jones machine. Clear track ahead of him. I know he likes that, but that number 1, Hayden Williams. Oh no, Jordan Herring around through the grass. Your pole sitter coming around, bringing out caution number 1. Oh no, let's take a look back here at this one. Watching that 72 coming down the racetrack a little bit. They were 3, almost 4 wide. That was not going to work out, unfortunately. Take a look back at it one more time here. He was 3 wide. The 4 and the 95 down there on the bottom ends up coming around there. Take one more look at that. That was not what I wanted. Let's take a look from here. Up in the stands with the fans. Watch from up here. Caution number 1, Jordan Herring. Thomas Hernandez involved there in that one as well. Little slide through the grass there for the 72. Started off in first, but unfortunately found himself a ride through the grass there. Caution flag number 1. Let's go ahead, break to some commercials. We will be right back with some green flag action from AutoClub, the Inspired Racing League Platinum Truck Series. We will return. Back here at AutoClub, caution coming to a close. The field double filing it back up here next time by. Looks like a few cars coming down pit lane there. Quite a few. Let's see. Trent Jones, Clayton Davis, Hayden Williams, Levi Ramsey, Thomas Hernandez, Austin Hunn, Travis Farmer, Tyler Evans, Cutter Christensen, Rob Willite, William Carter, Jagger Glover, Mike Hauser, Bobby Hadaway, Justin Davis, Bobby Holloman, Elijah Fisher. Bunch of guys coming down pit road. They're under caution. But we are about to go back green. Let's take a look real quick. There at our race recap. First caution of the night. We've made it 13 laps so far of our 100 laps tonight. Only one lead change so far. That was Trent Jones taking it away from that 72, unfortunately. Coming around, Jordan Herring. They're bringing out that first caution. Herring back to 30th. Not what he wanted to see, I am sure. Sunny California Auto Club Speedway, all the palm trees around the racetrack as we turn down into 3 and 4. That pace car gonna dive off a pit lane, and we are going racing here at Auto Club. First restart of the night. Trent Jones, Hayden Williams bringing us to the Geico restart zone. We are back. Green flag early. Caution. Cade Cannon. Levi Ramsey through the grass. Oh no. Yellow flag immediately back out on that restart. Let's take a look there at that one. Oh no. Cade Cannon that 9. Making a little bit of contact. And then Levi Ramsey getting involved there. Not sure quite what brought out that one. Let's take one more look back at that one. We want to rewind that a little bit. Didn't get what we wanted to see. Okay. Now let's slow-mo. Watch that 9 of Cade Cannon here. Might have just spun his tires, honestly, on the restart. He gets rolling. Looks like he's looking to the high side of the 1. Goes to give the 1 a bump. And I'm thinking the tire spun for the 9. A little bit of contact with the 3. And that was all she wrote there for that one. A trip through the grass for Levi Ramsey in the 6. And Cade Cannon there in the 9. Taking a look farther back than that. See who also was involved in that. That's Travis Farmer in the 13. Let's watch what happened to him. Oh no, the 43, the 13 also involved in that one. And he gets into it with the 9 after the fact. Then the 8 as well. Let's take a look back there at that one. Just a big stack up right there. Wow, what an incident. So many more involved than I anticipated. Caution flag number 2 out here tonight. See a driver down there on the infield. Who is that? Is that Peppers? There in the 21. What was he doing? Not quite sure what he was doing. Let's go ahead and look at that championship one more time. Trent Jones out in front leading this thing in the 45. On top of the championship, Jordan Herring, Peyton Boyle, Mike Hauser, Austin Hunn, Elijah Fisher, Jeff Peppers, Justin Greenlee, Dawson Kemp, and Matt Sidars. Your top 10. Josh Henderson, Ty Mosley, Daniel Lehman, Chris Lyota, Travis Farmer, Jason Williams, Pacey Wygant, Rob Willite, Ty Wilson, and Cade Cannon. Your top 20 here in the Platinum Truck Series championship points. Little stats you can look at. Their top 5s. The 2 winners here, Trent Jones and Peyton Boyle, so far this season. Few of those drivers using provisionals. Most driving all 5 or at least 4 of them with a provisional, but a few 3s, 2s mixed in there. And then their position change after the last round there at Bristol. Love that new graphic. Super awesome. Great in-depth look at the standings. But we are about to go back. Green flag here. Down the back straightaway, we see those lights out on the pace car. Trent Jones and Hayden Williams out in front, leading us to the green flag. Here for our second caution flag. About to restart back up for the third time. Go Neckerbecky. Sandoval Jay out in the chat. Thank you for stopping by. Jason0519. Go Neckerbecky. What's up? What's up? Appreciate you stopping by. I see a Neckerbecky fan out there. Midnight Angel as well. What's up, Skill? Thank you for being here. But we are back. Green flag. Some more contact. Out front, Trent Jones and Hayden Williams on the restart. Looks like we are clear and green here this time. Nobody else getting involved there. The field 3 wide down into 1. Oh, with a big blink through the middle. That's not good. Still 3 wide down the back. Wow, oh wow. A lot of position shaken up. A little bit of contact here in the back of the field. See these drivers 3 and 4 wide. Wow, oh wow. Early in the race. 19 laps complete here so far. Take a look at those top 5 and where they stand on the racetrack. Trent Jones up in P1. Herring, that unfortunate incident back in 31st. Boyle up in the top 5. Hauser's back in 15th. And Hun up to 12th. Also, take a look. You want to make sure you get your vote out there tonight in the chat. Vote for who you think is going to finish in 10th place at the end of this thing. For your chance to win some W Energy giveaway pack. So get out in chat. Vote for who you think is going to finish 10th at the finish of tonight's race. We're watching that number 93 right now. Kind of middle of the field. Carson Collins. Rob Willite making some contact there with them. Side by side. Some doors being exchanged. Wow. But definitely make sure you get your vote out there in the chat for that W Energy giveaway. We're 3 wide. Down on the bottom. Not sure who that is. Not a number on that truck. Might be Bobby Hadaway in that 52 machine. This weekend it is. No 52 on the truck, but that is all right. So lap number 75. That guess is gonna end. So make sure you get that vote out by lap number 75. Who is gonna finish in 10th place? But that battle for 10th, it is heating up right now. Watching Daniel Lehman currently in that position, in that 10 on the high side. The 78 right there, Timothy Neckerbecky. Trent Green up in the 07, up ahead a little bit. Austin Hun just a little bit behind there in that 95. The back of your screen, the 70. Justin Greenlee also right there in your view. Ty Wilson up in 7th in the 55 as well. This battle's starting to heat up down the back straightaway. 22 laps complete so far here tonight. Let's take a look at our race data. Yellow flag coming back out for the 3rd time. Looks like Rob Willite in that 15 bringing out that one. I was just about to say a good little green flag run, but let's take a look back here at that one. Oh no. The 52 involved there in that one. Bobby Hadaway and the 15 Rob Willite here coming around. Let's take a look back at that one more time. Oh no. Hard contact for that 15, I'll tell you what. Oh, it looks like Elijah Fisher made contact with that 52 first. See if I can... Yeah, I think he did. I think that is the cause there. I'm going to say I think that is what transpired. The field down pit lane there. A lot of drivers making their way down. Letting those crews get to work down in pit lane. Go ahead, jump side by side. We will be right back after pit stops. Caution flag number 3 here for the Platinum Trucks at AutoClub. Stick around. We will be right back. Back here at AutoClub, what a night of racing. These Platinum Truck Series drivers putting on here tonight, I'll tell you what. Field making their way off of 4, pit stops complete. Looks like we're going to get the field back double file this next time by. Austin Hunt and Cade Cannon, the 95 and the 9, have found their way up to the front. So the field double filing it back up here at AutoClub. Making their way through turns number 1 and 2. That 9 and the 95 going to be out in front. Look at our top 10 here real quick. Behind them, Levi Ramsey, Clayton Davis, Jagger Glover, Thomas Hernandez, Travis Farmer, Justin Davis, Cutter Christensen, Trent Jones in that 45. So a little shakeup in the top 10. Leading out front, that 45, electing to come down pit road. And you drivers not following that strategy, looks like. Pace lights back out on the pace car, I see. We are not going back racing. Gonna delay the caution here a little bit. Nice little chance to see where those championship top 5 are currently running. Trent Jones, like we just talked about, he's back in 11th. 10th, 11 keeps bouncing around. I think he's gonna start there in 10th. Jordan Herring up to 28th after some repairs, and I think he's made his way back out onto the racetrack. Payne Boyle in the 3, he's up to 12th. Mike Hauser in that 43, he's up to 25th. And Austin Hunt, he's sitting up in 2nd. Well, he's definitely liking what he's seeing. Coming back to the green flag. Lights back out on the pace car, it looks like. So I do expect that we should be going back green flag this time. We got that 95 of Austin Hunt out in front. That's going to be our race leader, Cade Cannon at 9 to his outside. Only led 1 lap so far here under that caution flag, but looking to make his way out front and lead some laps here at AutoClub. Rolling out of turn number 4 of the field. Looking to go green flag. The pace car down to pit lane. Inspired Racing League Platinum Truck Series. Going back green flag in the Geico restart zone. Austin Hunn leading the way. We are back green flag at AutoClub. Oh no, another car sideways. Down there on the infield. Caution flag back out. Oh no, Peyton Boyle in the 3 involved, the 54 as well. Taking a look at that. Let's take a look back one more time. A few vehicles. We see that 45 of Trent Jones also in that one, the 54. Heavily involved. The 3 hard in the wall, though. That was big damage in the wall. I want to see from that 54, Caden Perkins. We'll wind that a bit. See what started this thing. Ooh, Trent Jones checking up a little bit. Caden Perkins not getting the message. It's like Peyton Boyle, the biggest loser, or the most affected, at least, there on that one. I'll tell you what. One more view at this. Trying to see that 3 so hard into that inside pit wall. Losing that rear deck lid and everything. That is not what the 3 wanted to see. 4th caution flag here tonight. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. These drivers driving all over each other on these restarts. Trying to get every position that they can. I know how it is. Once that flag drops, green flag, it's go time. And that's a prime time to pick up some spots. But sometimes, as we saw the last 2 restarts there, just does not work out. It doesn't work out sometimes. The field making their way around 1 and 2 there. Down the back they go. Wonder if race control's giving them guys gotta settle it down right now, because can't go before the driver in front of you. That's one of the big things. On restarts, you cannot hit that accelerator pedal until that truck in front of you is going as well, because you hit the gas. Just like in traffic, the light goes green. You don't start rolling until that car in front of you starts rolling. No matter what, if it's green or not, you know, you gotta wait. Fortunately, here on the racetrack restarts, that's a big deal. You gotta be patient. Wait for that car in front of you to get going. Even though that green flag's flying, if the car is in front of you not going, you're gonna get into them and start an incident. So sometimes you just gotta wait a little bit longer and then try to make that run happen. But I get it. That restart's such a pivotal point to make those early positions. So I totally understand what the drivers are going through. I know that driver mindset. Being a driver myself, I get it. But yeah, you gotta think big picture. Only, you know, a few laps into this thing. We're really early, of course. Only 30 laps, 100 laps total here. You don't want to end your chances here on lap 30. You gotta make it to the end to find yourself there in winner's circle. So you gotta make it to the end. At first, you must make it. So definitely an important lesson a lot of these drivers might have to learn the hard way at that. So Austin Hunt out in front. Levi Ramsey in the 6th, going to be leading us off on this one. Excuse me. Cade Cannon is going to be there in 2nd. He was just falled back just a little bit looking at the tower. He was not in the spot he was supposed to be, so those pace lights out on the pace car. We are going back racing, though, off of turn number 4. See what these drivers got for us here tonight. Watch out with the stands as we go green flag this time. The field into the Geico restart zone. We are back. Green flag racing. Oh, another little contact up front. That was Jagger Glover in the 33. A little wiggle there. 3 wide down to the... Oh no, Payne Boyle through the grass again. Single car. Don't know if they're going to call that one a caution, though. We are still racing. Wow. 3 wide off of turn 2 already. Lap number 20 here. Or 30, excuse me. Well, 31. Now that we crossed the stripe. Excuse me again. See, we see another green American flag on the rear end of Justin Davis. Let's go ahead. We're going to watch the cars behind him fight behind him. He's in that top 10 spot. So you know what that means. Let's go ahead. Pop that W energy up right now. Who you think is going to finish here in that 10th position? Here at the finale, at the finish. At the completion of the Auto Club race. Who's going to finish in 10th spot? Get your vote out there in chat. We're watching that driver back in 11th fighting for that 10th spot. That big American flag on his trunk, Justin Davis, here in the 38. Nice big American flag on the back of his number 38 Chevrolet Silverado. But definitely make sure you get that W Energy vote before we reach lap number 75. We got a few laps to go left until then. But start thinking about that 10th place spot. Watching that ticker. Where is that 10th place position moving? Currently, Chris Lyotta in that 69 machine holds that spot. A lot of good racing happening throughout the field, though. 3 wide back here battling it out with each other. I'll tell you what. It's like a draft track out here at Chicagoland. These trucks all condensed within each other. There's 2 dominant lanes right now, really starting to form. Definitely battles all throughout, side by side, up in the front, through the middle, in the back. It is nuts right now. Side by side here, we're watching the 4, Clayton Davis. He's trying to make his way up to 2nd right now, battling with that 9 of Cade Cannon. Auto Club definitely acting like a draft track out there. We're almost 3 wide. Wow. For that race lead, that 9 falling back there, Cade Cannon on the high side. That did not work out for him there. Travis Farmer with a big run in that 13 right now, pushing the back of that 6, Levi Ramsey, all the way to that race lead. New race leader, Levi Ramsey. He's battling with the 4 of Clayton Davis up there. Across the stripe, Clayton Davis in the 4 leads that lap. I see YC Cleth out there. YC Seth, excuse me. Rooting for Clayton Davis. That number 4 machine out in front currently. Battling with this 6, Levi Ramsey. This battle is very fierce out front for that race lead. We see some more red, white, and blue on that number 4, Clayton Davis. That's another good-looking hot rod out here this weekend. Side by side there for second with Travis Farmer. He's getting some help from the 77 of Thomas Hernandez. But that outside lane looking really strong. A few more cars, a little bit more organized. They're able to keep that momentum up on the high side as well. Down the back, I expect that 6 to be strong on Levi Ramsey. As I said, he works his way past Clayton Davis, filling the spot up there on the high side. Not letting Travis Farmer in that 13 get up to second there. High, wide, and handsome. Elijah Fisher. Wow, what are you doing, buddy? Fish, what you got working up there on the high side, buddy? I see ya. Started back in 18th position, up 13 spots right now. Making his way up the racetrack, that number 16. Now, to the bottom of that 13, Travis Farmer, as he drops back behind him to give him a push there. He's looking to move forward. Another American wrapped race car there. Good old America on the hood and everywhere. Wrapped in an American flag, that number 16. 3 wide up front for the race lead, Levi Ramsey. Up on that high side, Travis Farmer through the middle, Clayton Davis down on the bottom. We are 3 wide right now for that race lead. Wow. Side by side by side, they able to work that back out. Ramsey takes the point. Farmer up to second. Elijah Fisher up to third. He's able to pass Davis up on that high side with that run. Ooh, what a run he's got. Up to the back bumper, the 13 Farmer, pushing him up to the race lead. Farmer, your new race leader up here. That race lead getting changed hands left and right now. He started back up in 13th. Now, Levi Ramsey to his outside in that 6 machine. Wow, oh wow, battles all throughout up in the wall. We got the 55, Ty Wilson, caution flag comes out. Let's take a look back here at this one. They were almost 4 wide. Contact with that 72 and the 21. The 55 lays a victim to the outside wall there. Caution flag coming out. Let's take a look back here at this one more time. A little bit different of a view. Oh boy. No, hard contact for the 55 and the 21 there. Take one look back at that. Uh-oh, that's 72. Right there on the outside of that 21 making contact. Nowhere to go for the 21. 3 wide already. Fortunately, there, nobody else involved. All these other trucks scattering and able to not get collected here in this one. Caution flag number 5. Clayton Davis not pitting. First to pit, Elijah Fisher up there in that number 16. Few other drivers, Travis Farmer, Kate Cannon, the 21 of Peppers, the 33 of Glover, 15 of Willett, the 72 of Herring, the 3 of Boyle, the 45 of Trent Jones. But while we're under caution one more time, let's go ahead. We're going to jump side by side We will be right back with some green flag action. AutoClub Speedway, the Inspired Racing League Platinum Truck Series. Big shout out Inspired Marketing LLC and Delby Energy. Coming closer to that lap 75 target when votes end. Get that vote in for who you think is going to finish 10th for your giveaway entry here for W Energy. We will be right back. Back here at Auto Club, looking around this racetrack. What a beautiful racetrack we got. The field back double file. We're going back racing. Once again, happy July 4th. Saturday, the Inspired Racing League Thunder Series. Not gonna be running. We're taking a day off. Go enjoy the time with your family and friends. Have a happy July 4th. Thank you all the first responders, all the veterans. Thank you guys for everything that you do. And happy 250th birthday to America, the United States of America. Out in front, bringing us to this green flag though, Clayton Davis in this number 4. He's going to lead us off here. The 77 of Thomas Hernandez. Going to be to his outside. Taking a look at that top 10, Chris Lyotta, Hayden Williams, Jackson Hadaway, Josh Henderson, Trent Green, Daniel Lehman, Cutter Christensen, Justin Greenlee. As we get ready to go back green, the pace car diving down there into pit lane. And we are back green flag through the restart zone. We are back green flag here at Auto Club, the Platinum Truck Series. Off to a great start. Clayton Davis in that 4. What a start by him. Out in front, able to secure that lead. Making their way into 1 and 2, 3, 4 wide maybe. Maybe even 5 wide. Holy cow. The field fanning themselves out right there. Still 3 wide back here, a little bit farther. Wow, the 21. What a run down there on the bottom. That is Peppers. Back to some double file action. The 78 with that run out there on the outside. That's Timothy Neckerbecky. Saw a few of his fans out there. 3 wide on the front stretch. Lap number 45 complete. 30 laps to go to get your W Energy pick in there. We are side by side by side. Let's take a look there. Neckerbecky side by side with Davis and Perkins. 3 wide there. Oh my gosh. Is it gonna work out? 3 wide action. What amazing racing going on here tonight. Wow. Wish I could capture all 3 of them. They're 3 wide here. Racing around Auto Club. What racing is going on up here? The 54, Caden Perkins. What a run up through the middle. That 38. Right behind him, that's Justin Davis. That middle worked really well right there for both of them. Jumping back out front, Hayden Williams fighting for that top spot. They're 3 wide for second. Cade Cannon on the high side. The 69, Chris Lyotta. And Clayton Davis up there as well. Oh no! Little bit of contact back there. Levi Ramsey and that 17 of Josh Henderson. They're able to collect it back up there. We are 3 wide almost every single lap right now. I cannot believe it. I don't know how we're not getting a yellow flag. I don't know. I really don't. But while we got the opportunity and we are green flag, let's go ahead and hear the sights and the sounds here of the Inspired Racing League and the Platinum Truck Series. Let's go ahead and crank it up. Thank you guys for listening to that little bit of crank it up there. The sights and the sounds here of the Platinum Truck Series and Inspired Racing League. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Now, we got a new race leader out front, that number 9, Clayton Davis there. Our new race leader. Looks like he is losing just by a little bit, but no. I'm going to say no, he's right there on the tail. The last few laps, not quite as good for that 45, but he was gaining them on him there. It looks like he's still gaining. Side-by-side battle for your race lead right now. That number 9 of Cade Cannon currently out in front. Oh, no. Trent Jones taking that race lead away from Cade Cannon. Now he's dropping back. The 45, your new race leader, been out in front, led a few laps here tonight. Cade Cannon as well. He was fighting hard out there on the high side. Maybe using those tires up just a little bit too much. Totally possible. Gonna be dealing with some lap traffic there. Those race leaders coming up on a slower car out ahead of them. Just a little bit. See what those lead lap drivers can do with this lap car. 52 laps complete. So once again, we're coming close. 75 laps, the cutoff. Above that 55, that lap car, your race leaders make their way past. Wow, that was a little sketchy there. But get that vote out in the chat. Who do you think is going to come home 10th place? Oh no, caution flag. Caution number 6 out for the night. Gives you a little bit more time there, but who you think's going to come home 10th place tonight? Get your vote out in chat for your chance to win some W Energy giveaway pack. Got to lap number 75 to get that vote in. Let's go ahead, take a look here at that. William Carter coming around in that one in the 83. Oh no. Oh no, Rob Willite hard in that one. The 43 also involved as well. See if we can find another one of that. Looks like the 83 coming across that 52 Bobby Hadaway's nose. Unfortunately. The 43 up into the wall. The 15 hard into that 83. Take one more look back at that. Oof. Right, we got one more right here. A little different angle. Well, let's take it back a little farther. Yep, the 83 just coming across that 52's nose. Ooh, super unfortunate. The 828 sneaking his way through there. But very, very unfortunate there. Back under a yellow flag. 6 caution here tonight. Let's look at our top 5 here in the championship. How are they doing right now? Trent Jones out in front in that 45. Jordan Herring back up to 24th, 25th. So he was able to get back out there and work his way forward, even after being involved in a few incidents. Peyton Boyle in that 3, he's back to 28th. Mike Hauser in that 43, involved in that latest incident, back to 27th, unfortunately. And Austin Hunn, there in the 95, up to 8th, coming in here in 5th position. We can take a look here at our championship points coming into Auto Club Speedway. Trent Jones up on top. Jordan Herring sitting there 2nd. Peyton Boyle, Mike Hauser, Austin Hunn. And then sitting there at 6, Elijah Fisher, Jeffrey Peppers, Justin Greenlee, Dawson Kemp, Matt Sidars. Your top 10, Josh Henderson, Ty Mosley, Daniel Lehman, Chris Lyota, Travis Farmer, Jason Williams, Pacey Wygant, Rob Willite, Ty Wilson, and Cade Cannon. Your top 20 in the points coming into this race here. Great look at some of those stats. I love this new one. This is awesome. Going to be a great way for you fans and drivers looking back at it to look kind of at what was going on a little bit more in depth. I love it. Hope you guys like it there in 2 out there. I want to say a big thank you. Emma out there, Hunty Wild, Trent Green, Teresa, Cody Pitts out there. I see Xavier Skill. I messed that one up, but thank you, buddy. Sandoval. We got Negrete Quarter Horses. Thank you. I appreciate it. YC Seth out there in the chat. Midnight Angel. Thank you guys all being out here with us tonight. We got Necker Becky out there. Jason's out there. Midnight Angel as well. I appreciate you guys all stopping by here. Menard Bros out there in the chat as well. Two Flesh TTV. We got Caged Ego. Caitlin, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Mad Performance Imaging out there in the chat too. Trent Green. Think I got everybody. I appreciate you being out here. I hope you're getting your votes in for the W Energy giveaway. Those laps are ticking away. You're gonna have to start thinking about it. We're going back green. Trent Jones, Cade Cannon out in front. We are back. Green flag here at Auto Club. Into the Geico restart zone. We go. Green flag here. Big bump from Levi Ramsey to that number 9. Wow. Trying to get him out to that front. The 6 falling back quite a bit from that bump to that 9. Down there on that bottom lane. But what a great start. Lap 57 here. We are lap number 57. 6 caution flags for 19 laps here. 8 lead changes. This race has absolutely been incredible tonight. Yellow flag out again for the 7th time. Oh no. as we come to lap number 57. So those laps ticking away. Got to lap 75 for your chance to win that W Energy Pack. Let's take a look here. See if we can find out what happened. See if we can find out what happened. Okay, looks like the 78, Neckerbecky involved here in this one. Oh, and Lehman, they're in the 10. Neckerbecky coming across the nose of Lehman. That is not ideal, I'll tell you what. Take a look back one more time. That view not ideal here on this one, unfortunately. That's okay. No, that one not going to work either. Let's take a look at that one. Wow, that one not... What the heck? Come on. Oh, I see what I did. I pressed the wrong button. There we go. And Timothy Neckerbecky coming across the nose of Daniel Lehman in that number 10 machine. Very, very unfortunate. Let's take one look back here at this one. Fortunately, it doesn't look like any other drivers involved. Just the 10 of Daniel Lehman. There and Neckerbecky. Very unfortunate. Caution flag number 7 coming out here tonight. Hope you guys like some of the new features we got out there. Trying to improve the quality every single stream. Trying to do something better. And I think some of those new graphics really looking awesome. Still going to dial them in a little bit, but really excited to be able to start using some new stuff and bring you the standings and the stats of the season. That's going to be a really interesting and interactive way to really get to know the series. And each series obviously having a little bit of a different standings. A lot of the drivers co-mingling here in the Inspired Racing League. A lot of those drivers driving a lot of the different series, but a great way we're going to be able to dive a little bit deeper and get a little more knowledge. I love it. Really trying to invest into the product. I really am. But going back green, that pace light's out on that pace car. So we're going back green flag. Cade Cannon, Trent Jones out in front. Let's take a look there at that top 10 one more time. Trent Jones in that Ford and the Chevy of Cade Cannon. Hayden Perkins in a Toyota. So we got Ford, Chevy, Toyota, all in the top 3 right here. Jeff Peppers in a Chevy, Austin Hunn, Levi Ramsey in another Ford. Hayden Williams, Jackson Hadaway, also in some Chevys. And then Jordan Herring, Chris Lyotta, a Ford and a Chevy there as well, I believe. They got the custom logos there for their profile picture. So if you are a driver watching this back, make sure you go download the SDK driver app. Get your driver profile image and your hometown and all that info there in that. It'll really help out. It's in the broadcast channel in our Discord, so go check that out. But coming into 3 and 4, we are about to crank this thing back up. The 9 and the 45 about to lead us back off to green this time. That 21 looking really awesome there. That American painted flag hot rod. A little bit of disorganization out front as we enter the Geico restart zone. We are back green flag. That Coors American flag number 21, Jeffrey Peppers, on the outside trying to help that number 9 of Cade Cannon all he can. But no, dives down to the middle in between Austin Hun there in the 95 and the 9. Cade Cannon on the outside. We're 3 wide down the backstretch. They work that back out to double file. No, maybe, possibly. Still 3 wide though. The 7, Jackson Hadaway, down on the bottom there. Excuse me. Yes, that was Hadaway. Almost 4 wide. The 72 of Jordan Herring, the 95 of Austin Hunt, and the 1 of Hayden Williams. They're all dicing it up here. Up front, though, Cade Cannon in that 9. He has secured that race lead. As I say it, the 45, Trent Jones, down to the bottom with help from Levi Ramsey. In the 6, contact. Trent Jones up into that number 9. They're rubbing doors. They're off of 4, 3 wide for a race lead across the striped yellow flag. Oh no, Clayton Davis involved in that one in the 4. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Tyler Evans also there in that one. Let's take a look. Oh, Daniel Lehman in the 10, also involved here in this one. See Clayton Davis in the 4. Take a look back one more time. A little bumping and shoving between that 828 down there in that other car. Got to look at who that was. Take a look back at that one more time. Lehman, really unfortunate that 10 coming together with the 4 there and making contact with the wall. The 4 got it. Oh, no, he didn't. He got it straightened back out. Wow. Great job there by Lehman. Oh, boy. I think that was Clayton Davis. That was in the 77. No, it wasn't. Who was that? 828 of Tyler Evans going for a spin. Who was that dove down into pit lane? Not finding who that was. Not sure, but an interesting incident here, bringing out caution number 8. Bunch of these drivers coming down in a pit lane. Curious to see what they got here tonight. Let's go ahead, jump side by side real quick. We will be right back. The Platinum Truck Series from AutoClub Speedway, Inspired Racing League. We will be right back with some green flag action. Stick around. Welcome back. AutoClub Speedway out here. About to go back green flag racing after our 8th caution here tonight. Levi Ramsey, Jeff Peppers out in front here on this one. That 21 American flag painted machine. There on the inside, that's 6 of Levi Ramsey on the outside. Curious to see what these drivers gonna do here. A long night of racing ahead of us. A little bit past halfway. Only 10 laps to go to get your peck in. So 10 laps to go till 3/4 of the race here complete. 8 caution flags for 25 of those laps. 8 lead changes. Levi Ramsey, of course, out in front. But Jeff Pepper's going to lead us to the green flag, I do believe. Get those picks in. Get those picks in. Dubby Energy giveaway out in the chat. Just let us know who you think's going to finish in 10th place here at the conclusion of tonight's event. Get out in chat. Let us know the number, the driver's name. Who you think's going to come home 10th place tonight. Coming down to the Geico Reach Start Zone. We are back. Green flag at Auto Club, the Platinum Truck Series. Levi Ramsey out in front in that 6 with a great jump. Able to lead the field here into 1 and 2. Side by side, 3 wide almost instantaneously. Throughout the field. That is just insane racing here tonight. I'll tell you what. The racing has absolutely been bonkers. We watch, there's a good 3 active lanes here tonight. The middle, the bottom, and the top. And these drivers are using every single one of them. I'll tell you what. Let's take a look while we're back. Green flag. Where those championship top 5 drivers standing. Jones up to 9th. Herring up to 15th. And Boyle up to 28th. Hauser up to 27th. And Hun sitting in 6th. So a few of those position drivers or championship position drivers in the top 5 coming into this thing, having a good night, but not all of them. Jones up the middle, 3 wide, off of 4. We see a few cars collected outside in that outside wall, up there on that high side. That was not ideal for most of them. Tell you what. See that number 48, Bobby Holloman? He's got a nice little American flag number on that hot rod as well here tonight for the 250th anniversary of the United States of America. 3 wide on the top side of the 17. Josh Henderson almost contact with Cade Cannon in the 9 there. Wow, almost 4 wide once again. Right here's the battle. Oh, 4 wide. Contact. Holloman involved there in that one. Yellow flag is out. Oh, no. More contact there after the yellow. Let's take a look back there at that one. We had a great view. Oh, boy, oh, boy. We see the 828 coming around a little bit farther behind as well. Oh, no, that was the previous wreck. Hold on. That was not the wreck we're looking at. Hold your horses. Oh, no, that 58 or 38, excuse me. That was the 38 across Bobby Holloman, the 48 Snows. And then Lehman involved again in the 10. The 77 involved late in this one. Think along with a few others. Let's take a look here one more time. Whoop. Hard into that wall. Oh boy, that's Justin Davis there in the 38. I want to catch that 77. Thomas Hernandez involved here. As they begin wrecking up ahead. Wow, the 13 Farmer and the 1 of Williams. Great job avoiding that one. The 10 of Lehman trying to avoid it. Fortunately, getting collected with that 828 and that 77. Thomas Hernandez and the 828 of Tyler Evans. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I will tell you what. 9th caution flag here tonight. One of those nights. Oh boy. But we're coming close. 5 laps to go to get your pick in for that W Energy giveaway. Only 5 laps remain for that pick. So definitely gonna want to get that pick in. Oops. Not gonna work for him. Looking back at the field from that 45 of Trent Jones. That big face on his hood. But yeah, while we're under yellow here, want to pull that one up one more time. 5 laps remain. We're on lap 70. You got until lap number 75. Get your vote. Who you think is going to finish top 10? They are in the 10th position. For your chance to win some W Energy giveaway. So, get those votes in now. Pretty much your last shot to get them in. So get them in. My guess tonight, let's see. I've got that 21 of Jeff Peppers. Let's go ahead, jump over there with him. Jeff Peppers in that 21. That Coors American theme machine. Looking so good out there tonight. Started back in 20th. I think he's going to be up 10. Finish in that 10th position. The Coors Light 21. Jeffrey Peppers. That is my vote here tonight. But yeah, make sure you get your vote in for the W Energy giveaway. Who you think's going to finish 10th? Lights out on the pace car. We're going back green. Take a look at our top 10. Chris Lyotta going to be leading us off. Trent Jones in that 45. Josh Henderson, Cade Cannon, Jackson Hadaway, Hayden Williams, Justin Greenlee, Caden Perkins, Elijah Fisher, and Trent Green. Your top 10 going back green here from our 9th caution flag. The field off of turn number 4. That pace car about to dive down there into pit lane. We are going back racing. We are just about 3/4 of the way complete. So make sure you check it out. We are back green flag here. Lyotta with a great jump out front in that 69 down there on the bottom. But Trent Jones in the 45 pulling alongside, side by side. Up on that outside, I expect them to get a run with some help from behind. From that 17 of Josh Henderson and the 9 of Cade Cannon. Oh no, that's the 7 of Hadaway, excuse me. Yellow flag! Back out! Oh no! Back under yellow. Looks like Levi Ramsey, the 6, slow on the racetrack. Oh no. Oh man, on his side. Almost upside down. He does. Upside down, around and around. Levi Ramsey. Oh no, caution flag. Number 10. What a mess. Oh boy. Let's take a look back at that one. Whoops. Levi Ramsey on his top, almost upside down. Lands back on the tires. Wow. Go ahead, look at it from this view one time. Oh no, that 72 of Herring also involved. The 77, they get together as well. Fortunately, Levi Ramsey making contact as he goes spinning there with the 72. He comes down here and collects Thomas Hernandez. So Jordan Herring and Hernandez also involved here in this one. Wow. Oh, wow. What an event here tonight. Action-packed since the beginning. Tell you what, 10th caution flag. And guess what? Lap number 74. It is officially your last chance here under the 10th caution to get your pick in for the W Energy giveaway. 9 lead changes. Trent Jones out in front. Get your pick, get your pick, get your pick in for the W Energy giveaway. Picking for that 10th position. Who you finish? Who you got? They're finishing in the 10th spot here at the end of tonight's race. Get your votes in. Last lap to do it. We are coming to lap number 75. Before we go back green, votes will end. So get them in, get them in. I picked that 21, Jeff Peppers. He's up to 7th right now. Taking a look a little bit. Our movers and shakers there. Up 16, Caden Perkins, that 54, up to 5th. Elijah Fisher, that 16, he's up 14, up in 4th. Jeff Peppers, again, up 13, up in 7th. But the biggest mover, up 15 right now. Carson Collins, up 16, excuse me. So Caden Perkins, the 54 and 5th, and Carson Collins, they're in the 93, both up 16 spots. Chris Lyotta, the 69, he's up 13. They're in 17th. Up 7 for Ty Wilson in 22nd. So a bunch of movers and shakers. They're up on the tower. But lights out on the pace car. We are back double file. We are going back racing. Trent Jones, Jackson Hadaway gonna lead us off here. Hayden Williams, Elijah Fisher, Caden Perkins, Trent Green, Jeff Peppers, Jagger Glover, Cutter Christensen, and Bobby Hadaway, your top 10. Let's take a look before we go back green real quick. Your championship points. You want to take a look there at that. Keeping track of your favorite driver. But we are about to go back green. Pace car down to pit lane. Entering that Geico restart zone. Trent Jones out in front. A great jump on that outside. Another good jump on the restart. Jackson Hadaway in the 7, filling that position. Up in 2nd on that high side. 3 wide back there for about 10th. That's Jeff Peppers, excuse me, Jagger Glover in the 33 on the outside in that Menards machine. Makes his way up to 8th. The battle for 10th right now. And that is Trent Jones and Bobby Hadaway battling for 10th right now. That 45, excuse me. There we go. Whoops. Bobby Hadaway and Austin Hunn. That's the battle for 10th right now. The 52 and the 8 trying to get involved. $24 laps remain here. Votes are all on the W Energy giveaway. We are riding to the end here. And action on track definitely heating up. Tell you what. We're watching Bobby Hadaway, that 52 car. No number there on that car, that red car. Out on the outside of the 33, Jagger Glover. This is a battle for 7th right here. The 21 of Peppers just up ahead of this one. As they make their way down the backstretch. Still 2 by 2 for a few of these drivers. Looking a little bit at those gaps. They are not by much. I see like the biggest gap, a half a second, and that's up front. And I don't even think that's correct because they're side by side up front. Hadaway and Jones, side by side, 3 wide, off of turn 2. That's a battle for fifth. Trent Jones there through the middle. That was Jeff Peppers there as well. The battle's happening all over the racetrack tonight. Wow. Action anywhere you look. Oh no! Out into the wall. That was hard contact for Austin Hunn. They're in 4 wide. We were just 4 wide. They're going up across the front stretch. Oh my gosh, this racing so tight here tonight. Slicing and dicing up front here. Wow. 20 laps to go when we cross the stripe. Trent Jones leads the way. Jackson Hadaway, Caden Perkins, your top 3. Hayden Williams, Elijah Fisher, your top 5. What a battle tonight has turned out to be. I'll tell you what. Oh no! Hadaway sideways, going down into 1. What a great save. Down there on the apron. Single car contact. I don't think we go yellow for that Georgia Bulldog number 7 of Jackson Hadaway. What a bad set of circumstances for that number 7 there. Wow, oh wow. Dropping back to 18th position. He was up front fighting for the top 3. Wow. See that Harley Davidson truck of Bobby Hadaway in that 52. That's one sweet looking hot rod, I must say. That's a cool paint scheme there for Hadaway. Kind of got that Woody's look to it with the wood on the bed and on the side on that rear quarter panel. That is one sweet hot rod. It looked like Harley Davidson. I don't think it's Harley, actually. That is another sponsor, excuse me. But as we're checking out sweet hot rods, that number 16 of Elijah Fisher with that American flag, he's up in 3rd, battling with this 54 right now. Caden Perkins for 2nd, up to 2nd, down the back we go. 18 laps remaining. The lap's starting to really tick down here. Taking a look, we're on another little green flag run. Don't want to jinx it, but 9 lead changes, 10 caution flags tonight. And Trent Jones out in front in that 45. That has been a theme this season. I will tell you what. That 45, last week's winner here at Bristol in the Platinum Truck Series. Trying to do it again, back to back. I think this might be 3 in a row. I'm gonna have to check the stats on that, but definitely a back-to-back if he can hang on here in that 45 machine. Able to lead 47 laps out here tonight so far. That 45 just so strong here in the Inspired Racing League. Trent Jones doing everything right this season. From truck to cup over to Thunder. Man, this guy is clicking on all 8 cylinders. I'll tell you what. Out in front, 15 to go here at AutoClub. That battle there for the race lead starting to really heat up with Elijah Fisher. Side by side, that gap coming to within 1/10 of a second. Man, he is banging down the back door of Trent Jones right here is Elijah Fisher. Gaining a little bit. The lap times, take a look there. Doing a little bit better than that 45. So maybe able to get a run. He's been able to get side by side a few times as we see that 16 down to the bottom of the 45 for your race lead. Three wide almost for that race lead. Caden Perkins in that 54. He wants included in this battle. That's an Interstate Batteries number 54 machine. Caden Perkins sitting there in second. Started back in 21st, so he's having a pretty good night. Up 19. Currently our biggest mover right now. As well, up on the board, if you take a look at our ups and downs. Oh no! The 4, Clayton Davis. Contact there with the 17 of Josh Henderson. Able to keep it straight there. That was quite interesting. There for a moment. As we make our way, 10 to go. Do we got Trent Jones in the 45 to win this thing, folks? What do you think? Trent Jones, that number 45, he won last week. Can he do it again at Auto Club? Down to that apron, the Geico restart zone, all the way down to that apron, swerving, not giving any advantage to that 16 of Elijah Fisher. Down to the bottom on the inside, the battle for the race lead. It sure is heating up, I'll tell you what. He's got some clear track on that high side. The bottom just not able to keep the momentum, unfortunately. Go ahead, take a look back. Let's utilize a little bit of our race telemetry here. Trent Jones, our race leader, out front right now. Started back in second, of course. Led so many laps, 52 so far. 53 as we cross the stripe. 184, 185, 186. Down into turn number 1. Taking a look at that telemetry. These trucks absolutely flying here at Auto Club. You see right along that wall, rim riding here at Auto Club, keeping all of that momentum built up as best as you can. As we look back at that 16 Elijah Fisher, trying to utilize that bottom, do everything he can to get around Trent Jones up here. At 160 corner speed, so we are still flying. An aggressive move to break the draft there for Trent Jones. Watching it live here. Looking back at Elijah Fisher in second. 10 laps to go here at Auto Club, the Platinum Truck Series. That battle for your race lead. Trent Jones, that 45. Possibly a new contender for second. Austin Hun there in the 95. That 40 racewear machine dropping down to the bottom, trying to get ahead of that 16. Up, slide job, up ahead of that 16 out of 4. 9 to go as we cross the stripe this time by. Who you got? Who you got? As we come to a close, let's see how those championship top 5 faring right now. Jones out in front, our championship leader, for a reason. I'll tell you what. Herring up to 20th, Boyle in 21st, Hauser in 26th, and Hun up to second in that 95. The new driver battling for that race lead as we come to 8 to go across the stripe here at Auto Club. the field, stacked up tight, up front, 3 wide for that top 5 right now. I'll tell you what, they are battling it out. Jeff Peppers, the 21, up the middle. Clayton Davis in that 4, down on the bottom. Josh Henderson in that 17, he's looking for some room. That Caden Perkins, 54, he's up in the top 5. Currently up in 4th, but Elijah Fisher not done with that 2nd position. And the 95 of Hun. 7 laps to go here at AutoClub. Into the wall goes the 54, Caden Perkins. Able to pull that thing back off. But oh no, that is not what you want here late. The 21 of Peppers connecting with that 16 of Fisher. Able to give him a big push. He takes that momentum out to the high side, trying to chase down that 45 of Jones and the 95 of Hun. Up in front, another car. That's the 69 of Lyota out into that outside wall. 6 laps to go. Oh no, yellow flag! A late yellow coming out at AutoClub. Oh no, Bobby Hadaway looks to be involved here in this one. Let's take a look back at this one. Oh no, the 9 of Cade Cannon and Hadaway in that 52 coming together. Hadaway across the grass. That is not where you want to be. Taking another look here at it. Let's rewind it just a little bit. Yeah, unfortunately, Cade Cannon in that 9, getting that 52 to come around. So one more view here. Bobby Hadaway through the grass there in the 52. I think he's been through the grass a few times, but unfortunately this time backing it hard into that inside wall. Well, looks like this hopefully our final caution. So for that, we're going to go ahead, jump side by side. Stick around. We're going to be back with the conclusion here of the AutoClub race Platinum Truck Series here with the Inspired Racing League. Big thank you, Inspired Marketing LLC, W Energy. Stick around. Push Edge Productions. Greg Tilson up in the booth. We will be right back. And we're back, AutoClub Speedway. The Platinum Truck Series Inspired Racing League. 11th caution flag coming to a close. See the pace lights out on the pace car. We're going back green. Let's take a look at our top 10 here. We got Elijah Fisher going to be starting out front. Clayton Davis to his inside. Hayden Perkins, Justin Davis, Austin Hunt, and Trent Green. Josh Henderson, Daniel Lehman, Hayden Williams, and Jackson Hadaway. Our top 10 going back green. Taking a look there at our race recap. We're going to get a natural green-white checkered. Lap 98 here, so we're going to go green, white, checkered. We're going to have, I think, one attempt if this one doesn't work. 11 cautions for 33 laps. 9 lead changes. Elijah Fisher going to lead us off to the green flag here this time by. Pace car about to dive down into pit lane here at AutoClub, possibly for the last time. Through the Geico restart zone, Clayton Davis, Elijah Fisher, we are back. Green flag racing with the Inspired Racing League Platinum Truck Series. Elijah with a great jump off the restart. Coming to the white flag next time by. 3-4 wide. Back there in the top 10. Take a look a little farther back, but up front, Elijah Fisher leads the way. Caden Perkins, Austin Hunt in the fight for that race lead. But they sure are battling it out back here for the top 10, I'll tell you what. Coming to the white flag, Austin Hunt up on the high side. Elijah Fisher, he starts to fade. White flag out here at the Platinum Truck Series. Caden Perkins, Trent Jones battling it out. Hunt down on the bottom. Jones on the high side. Perkins down in the middle. We are 3 wide. White flag battling for the race win. Jones on the high side with the help from Perkins. Off of 4. Jones out in front. The 54 up on the high side. Will he get second side by side? No! Oh no! Oh my God! A big wreck! Big wreck coming to the line. Oh my gosh. Trent Jones, your race leader, but oh my gosh. Lyota coming home in second in the 69. Henderson, the 17, coming home third, but Trent Jones, your AutoClub winner. Wow, what a night of racing. My, oh my, AutoClub winner Trent Jones in the 45. Was that who you had to win here tonight? Wow, what a night. What a night. I'll tell you what. Celebrating there in style in the infield, Trent Jones, that 45. What a great job there tonight. Takes it over there to victory lane. Still celebrating. That 45 tearing it up there in the 19th hole victory lane here at AutoClub Speedway. What a result. What a season. Our championship leader coming in to AutoClub here. And he is able to take it home as he really caps it off there. Let's go ahead. We're going to look at our race results here. Trent Jones coming out on top here tonight. What a show by that 45. The 69 on a late race incident there between a few drivers. We're going to have to look back at that before we get over to Victory Circle. But the 69 coming home second. The 17 of Henderson, Josh Henderson, coming home third there tonight. Didn't look like that coming off of 4, but look where we are now. AutoClub Speedway, a 2-mile racetrack. We talked about that. Going our scheduled distance, 100 laps. So we went 200 miles tonight. 10 green flag lead changes between 10 different drivers. So there was a lot of moving and shaking throughout the field. There was a lot of drivers moving up, moving down. It was an incredible night of racing here at AutoClub. I'll tell you what, 11 caution flags for 33 total laps. Our pole sitter, Jordan Herring, unfortunately, not coming out here on top. Not the night I think that he would have liked, coming in here second in the championship. His finishing position was 18th. So actually a good finish for the night that he had. He was involved in a few incidents, finishing 18th, starting out on the pole. Not a bad night, all things considered, I'll say. The fastest lap, Austin Hunt in that 95 with a 41.067. So that 95 definitely quick here tonight. Trent Jones in that 45, the most laps led and our winner here tonight. 59 laps out in front. And Chris Liotta finishing in second, our biggest mover, up 28 spots. What a great job for him over there in the CO Design Racing Enterprises, number 69. But let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead, jump to our commercials, and be right back over to Victory Lane with that 45 Trent Jones here at AutoClub with the Platinum Truck Series and the Inspired Racing League. It was such a great night of racing here tonight. Stick around. We will be right back in Victory Lane. And we have made our way over here to victory lane here for the Platinum Truck Series at Auto Club Speedway. Trent Jones and this number 45. I talked a little bit about it earlier. Definitely going to be a threat. Last week's winner at Bristol. And coming home out on top once again. Trent, always a pleasure to speak with you. Tell me a little bit about how your night went, pal.
So leading the first little bit of the race was pretty stress-free. Everything was kind of tame. I didn't really have an issue. Then once I made my first pit stop, I ended up in the mid-pack. We had a checkup, and I almost got taken out in that, but I managed to save the car. And after that, I was just like straight once I got the damage repaired. I was pretty quick. I was doing a lot better than I thought I was going to.
Tell me a little bit about this 2 mile racetrack here at Auto Club. A lot of times, especially here in the truck series, where you don't have a whole boatload of power to pull away from somebody, they're really aero dependent. It kind of almost drives more like a draft track, and everybody was really closely pinched together. Didn't help we got 11 caution flags tonight, so that definitely adding to it as well. But what do you think about the racing here at Auto Club?
Yeah, the racing's fun. I enjoy it. Usually, whenever I race here, 1 and 2 is my good spot, and then 3 and 4, I'm kind of iffy in. But for some reason, this time it was flipped around. I was better in 3 and 4 than I was at 1 and 2.
Very interesting. I saw you using that high line, just absolutely ripping that top side for quite a bit there when you made your way out front. I know that high side's fast. You're able to carry that momentum here at Auto Club, just being a 2 mile speedway. You get to carry that speed on that high side, but does that fight your tires really, really bad? Like on a long run, say we had a really good long run, was that outside just not going to be the choice with that?
Yeah, on that, before the last yellow, my tires were starting to go, and I was getting really tight in 1 and 2. 3 and 4 wasn't as bad. It just kind of felt comfortable, but in 1 and 2, it was getting really tight on a long run if you're running the top.
Yeah, I kind of figured that right front definitely getting a little more wear of your higher speed by just a few mile an hour, but it'll definitely make a difference there in the long run if you're up there on the high side using up that right front. But congratulations, Trent, the winner back to back Bristol here and at Auto Club. Before I let you go, who you got to thank getting out on top, buddy?
I got to thank the 54, my teammate. He kind of held it to the right rear of Austin, was able to drag him back on that last restart. And Levi for being my teammate and finishing top 10 after flipping. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was an insane finish behind you. I don't know if you caught that behind you, but that was wild. We're gonna watch that back for sure.
Yep. Have a good night.
Take it easy, Trent. Congratulations. Look forward to seeing you next week, pal. Heading to Watkins Glen road course. What'd you think about that?
I hope it goes as well as my Mexico did in Cup a few weeks ago.
Awesome. Well, 45, Trent Jones coming out on top once again, buddy. Congratulations.
Thank you. Happy night.
All right, we're going to jump to the Chris Liotta number 69 machine coming home there in second tonight. Tell me a little bit about that. A little bit of chaos ensues in front of you, and you end up second here tonight.
By 0.004 is how I got second. I don't know. The race in general was just off sequence for me. I knew that if we could have had an off sequence strategy, that everybody else was going to outrun their stuff. And so at that point, it's just like, hey, we have a good opportunity to go win this thing. That's what I did. I went to go win this thing. Unfortunately, Trent got too far out.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate. I was talking a little bit about Trent. That high side so fast tonight. Tell me how you utilize that. But you had to be careful on the long run. We were talking about it. Using the tires a little bit more mile per hour out there on the high side. How'd you manage that tonight?
I didn't. I burnt my stuff up. I was able to do like 25, 30 lap runs, and then they were just cooked. And then every time we had that amount of laps, it just caution came out, or we had a lucky break. So essentially, we were ball game the whole race. I kind of had it right down in the middle.
Copy that. Awesome, awesome. Well, coming home on that podium. Before I let you go there, Chris, who you got to thank able to come home on that second place on the night here at Auto Club?
Other than Bigfoot for taking me in with the dilemma with the old fashioned team, but I have plenty of sponsors. They know who they are. I've said them with Garrett. I said them in general, but they 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 help me support this season as well, and a bunch of other seasons in iRacing itself. So without their support, probably gonna be a-okay.
Well, awesome job. Congratulations there, Chris Lauda, coming home second there in that 69 machine. Great job, pal.
Like it.
And the driver of that number 17, Josh Henderson, coming home third tonight in that Ford trio here tonight. All Fords in the top three. Tell me a little bit about that, buddy. How was your night?
It was eventful and kind of annoying, to be honest with you, man. We can't seem to put together more than a 10 lap run, and so it's interesting because Pristine Performance is down there trying to strategize plan A through Z, and none of them work because you just keep getting wrecked. So it's just a product of the racing and everybody being aggressive. But luckily, used up all 9 lives and made it through there, and was able to get racy there at the end of the thing.
Tell me a little bit about that. Coming to the end there, a lot of cars going every which way. Some mayhem unfolding there that last lap coming off of four. How'd you squeak out that third place?
Just stayed in a straight line. I didn't do anything. It just they all just wrecked and the seas parted. So I do gotta apologize to Clayton Davis. I had fresher tires on the cycle before, and I thought, man, this go time. So I was being insanely aggressive. I was trying to give everybody room and not do anything crazy because netcode seems to bite us on Monday nights. So I was making sure I wasn't, putting anybody in egregious spot tonight. But I kind of used up Clayton there in 1 and 2, and he let me know he wasn't happy about it. So I do apologize to him. That was the one, I think, bit of contact I had, and if I bumped anybody else, I apologize. I don't remember, but it was just hard, intense racing there coming to the finish. I mean, when you're in like 15 to go, that's when it's time to go and make moves and try to put yourself in the best spot you can.
Definitely, yeah. Coming to that crunch time, they're about 15 to go. It's pedal to the metal. You're not giving much space anymore. You're trying to get that checkered flag or at least every position that you can because they all count here. Long season with the Platinum trucks, and I look forward to seeing you next season. Before I let you go, let's touch a little bit on Watkins Glen Road Course next week.
Uh, I'm gonna be terrible. Is that what you want me to? I'm not a road course guy,
Sorry.
so
No?
Mike's gonna do everything he can to coach me up a little bit. But with work and family and all that, I don't know how many laps I'll turn. But at least growing up, Watkins Glen's the go-to in Sonoma. So unfortunately, though, I got a huge skill disparity when it comes to a lot of the drivers in here with 3KI ratings, and they do this more for fun, whereas I have to make this thing a job to even try to keep up. It feels like so.
So
Um,
that
yeah,
17 might not be in the front next week, is what you're saying.
We'll try to keep all 4 tires on the track, and if the guys up front decide to go off track, then that's how we'll make passes. I think
Hey,
that's quality
that's how you got
passes,
to do
right?
it.
Is that
That's
that stat?
how you got to do it. Keep it between the green stuff.
There you go.
Well, before I let you go there, Josh, who you got to thank getting up on the podium here tonight, pal?
Thank my teammates, Justin and Mike. They do an awesome job. Feel bad for Mike. He got caught up in a wreck, and then unfortunately had an oops right there at the end and got caught by the pace car because he tried to put fuel in it and he didn't mean to, and he went a lap down there and wasn't able to be crazy with 4 fresh tires. He was waiting the whole time for that caution to come out right there at the end and have an extra set of tires and go balls to the wall, and it just bit himself. And then Justin and I, the whole middle part of the race, just were feeding off each other and working together and kind of taking care of each other, just kind of getting through there, saving tire. Like I said, but plan A, B all the way through Z just kept falling apart, but we kept our heads on straight. And I had a really, really good pit stop there and got a couple guys and was able to put myself in position to race for it. And unfortunately, Justin was stuck behind a few people, but he came home with the top 10. And yeah, just want to thank my guys. They're awesome. And obviously you've seen Mike win, and Justin can be a top 10 machine too. And he's going to get up there and win a race here soon. So yeah, it's gonna be a good season all around, both in the Monday night and Wednesday night Platinum Truck Series.
Well, awesome job there tonight, Josh. I appreciate you coming out tonight. You did amazing. Look forward to seeing you next week. Trying to keep it on that out of that green stuff, okay, for me?
Yeah. Top 10 is a win for the 17 next week if it happens. So thank you, sir.
No problem. Take it easy. All right. So that was our interviews for tonight there with our podium. Let's go ahead. We are actually going to take a look back real quick here at that last lap and that finish. Taking a look here with the 95 of Austin Hunn. Down there on the bottom, trying to fight for everything he can to get that win. 3 wide, coming down the backstretch. What a moment. What a way to cap this thing off. Not able to capitalize. The 54 pushing that 45. I think that's really what helped him. Dive down to the bottom. Tried to shoot it back up and get as much momentum. That 10, fortunately, coming together with the 95. And then coming to the line there. Go ahead. We're going to watch from the 10 machine here. Let's rewind it a little bit. Watch the 10. Back it up just a little bit. And watch from this angle. Watching from Daniel Lehman's point of view. Fortunately, coming together with the 54 and down the racetrack into the inside wall. Across the line, spinning through the grass. Nope. Excuse me. Clear that. Coming home in 16. Nope. Doesn't tell me where he finished. He finished in 12th. So that is that. Let's go ahead. We're going to check our race results here one more time. Before we get out of here, Trent Jones, your winner here at AutoClub Speedway for the Platinum Truck Series. July 1st, little party for July 4th. Big shout out. Happy birthday, America. July 4th. United States of America. 250 years old. So definitely shout out. Have some fun there on the 4th. Saturday, we are not going to be running the Thunder Series. Taking the night off. So definitely going to have to catch you there on Monday with the Cup Series. Over there at Watkins Glen. Excuse me, the Platinum Truck Series are going to New Hampshire. I kept saying Watkins Glen. That is for Cup. I mixed that one up, but that's okay. Next race we see you at is at Watkins Glen. So be sure to be here for that. The 200 miles here at the 2 Mile Auto Club. 100 laps total. 10 green flag lead changes between 10 different drivers. 11 caution flags for 33 laps. Chris Liotta, your hardest charger there in second. Coming up 28 spots. Trent Jones leading the most laps, getting it done out on top here tonight. Austin Hunn getting the fastest lap there, the 95. Coming home 6th. Jordan Herring finishing 28th or 18th, I believe. A good night to scavenge through some bad events throughout the night. So great job getting an 18th place. Starting off on the pole for him. What a night. Levi Ramsey leading 10 laps up in the top 10. tonight. A lot of great stuff. Chris Lyotta leading a few laps out front. We saw Elijah Fisher was out front for quite a bit of that. But for Push the Edge Productions, it's been an absolute pleasure. Greg Thielsen up in the booth. Make sure you check out all the partners and all the sponsors. Inspired Marketing LLC, big thank you for everything that you do for Inspired Racing League. W Energy, thank you for the giveaway. Did we get anybody, chat, did we get somebody to pick the right top 10? I didn't catch that. I didn't see that. Go ahead, let me know. Let's see. Trying to look back. Let's see if I can find them. Don't know. 10th was Jagger Glover. Oh no, that was somebody voting for it. Let's see. I don't see. No W winner, Emma. Thank you. Well, no W winner this week. Well, for Greg Thielsen, Push the Edge Productions, it has been an absolute pleasure. AutoClub Speedway putting on what a race here with the Platinum Truck Series. So again, we won't catch you again until Monday. So stick around. We got a little bit of a long weekend here. Enjoy the July 4th. Thank you to all the veterans, all of the first responders. Thank you guys for everything that you do. Thank you, Emma. Thank you, Teresa. Cal Races, I see you out there. Thank you, bud. Harvick to win the Mad One. Wes was out there. Neckerbecky, thank you, buddy. Midnight Angel, thank you for stopping by. That was Skill. Let's see who else. Teresa, thank you. Elijah, thank you. Two Flesh TTV. Menards Bro as well. Jason Williams. A lot of people out there in the chat. Carl Young, thank you as well. Hunty Wild, Trent Green, thank you for hopping out there in the chat. Sand Oval, thank you as well. Negrette Quarter Horses, thank you also. YC Seth, thank you for stopping by, buddy. I appreciate it. I really, really appreciate all the fans stopping by. If you've made it this long, if you're here live, if you're watching the recorded video, I appreciate you guys so much. So I just want to make sure I get everybody. See if I missed anybody. Caged Ego, thank you, Rob. I appreciate it, buddy. Mad Performance Imaging, appreciate it. I think I got everybody. So this is it for Auto Club. Thank you, and until next time, this was Inspired Racing League, the July 4th little celebration edition. Hope you guys had a great one. But until next time, for Greg Thielsen, Push the Edge Productions, push the edge and find the limit.